and I want to check out the puzzle pieces that we've gotten so far. Puzzle mode, awakening. Put this piece down here in the corner. This piece up here in this corner. You can tell because they have the red border on it, which means they're edge pieces. And also we unlocked a new puzzle, Heart. Anytime you pick up a puzzle piece for a new puzzle, that unlocks that puzzle in the list here. So we got Heart, and we got this item right here, or this icon right here. Now the difference between this one and the awakening puzzle is the fact that you can actually rotate the pieces here. So I'm pressing right stick to rotate the pieces around. The Heart puzzle, you don't have to rotate the pieces, but in the case of the awakening puzzle, or I said that backwards, on the awakening puzzle, you don't have to rotate them, but here on the Heart puzzle, you do. So if you put it in the right place, but it looks like it's just like at the wrong angle, you have to use the right stick to rotate it around. Okay, we're done with those, and now that we're done with that, let's head into the actually abilities. Do we have any new abilities here? What do we have? Sora learned a new ability. Magic lock on. Okay. That's not a bad ability. It automatically locks onto a target. I don't know why it would lock on when casting fire, because fire is a self-contained personal area of effect ability. A Blizzard, Thunder, or Magnet wouldn't be bad. But since I don't use magic that often, I'm not going to bother equipping it. So don't worry about that there. How are we doing on Valor Form? I need 96 more experience. Okay. I don't think there's any enemies that are going to be showing up in this next part, I don't think. At least not until we reach the end objective here, but whatever. So the cave we're looking for is right here, so let's go into said cave. Heal up all these things to get some more drive cage back. Open up this for a dark shard. Nice. More drive orbs and a chest with an AP boost in it. Now we reach a giant cavern with absolutely nothing in it. Nice scouting job by our little dragon friend there. Dead end. There's nobody here. You're crazy. Check again. Oh well. Wait for me, Donald. Hey, wait up. Uh-oh. What is it? Huh? And our barriers appeared, blocking Donald and Goofy from reaching us. Sora, ping! Okay, seriously. How did a guy that big not get... Oh, and he laughs quietly, too. How do we not notice a guy that big in hallways this small? Alright, we've got to do some fighting against all these Heartless with just ping. So basically it's just Sora by himself, essentially. We don't even have Donald or Goofy with us, and I also cannot use my drive forms, which really sucks because as many enemies as there are here, I would have no problem nailing the hits that I need to get my next Valor form, which really sucks. If I could use Valor form here, I'd get so much experience in the Valor form with all these enemies here. That back, okay. Finish off this guy here. Block. Oh, I didn't block in time. Block. Oh, you missed me anyway. Alright, there we go. We're going to do it again against two guys. Ow. Block and hell. Fire to get a little extra damage in there. Oh, owie. Drive max 3, but unfortunately it doesn't matter. I can't use it. And there we go. Sora learned Slide Dash, and Ping learned Hyper Healing and max HP increase. Nice fighting, Ping. You were amazing. No, Sora, she really wasn't. You even looking at her? She was going raw and swinging at the ground. She got knocked down like 6 times. You okay? Yeah, thanks to pain. Not really. Come on, time to report to the captain. But Shan Yu wasn't here. Please, that hunt is old news. We're going to tell the captain how thousands of Heartless stormed the cave and Ping took out almost every one of them. Wow. What a big-ass pile of bullshit. Okay. I definitely learned a new ability that I want to look at. Sora learns Slide Dash, instantly closes in and attacks a far target. Hell yeah, I'm equipping that. Alright, I don't care about Ping learning any new abilities. Let's just head on out now. If you want to, these things have respawned, so if you need to grab some drive orbs, you can, but I don't need to because I'm full.
Captain! Don't overdo it, Captain.
It's just a scratch.
It's just a scratch. Only my internal organs are bleeding.
Captain, the enemy. Where did they go?
Nothing important. Don't worry about it.
They went toward the summit.
We'll stop them.
It kinda is our fault.
Right.
You mean my fault?
Shan Yu and the Heartless did this, not us. Captain, if you track down the villagers, we'll handle this. Let's go.
Alright, we need to head up to the top of the mountain. This time I'll have my full party members with us, and I have a full drive gauge, and so I'm going to be using drive form. Right now. Here we go. Get those hits in. And you see now I have the form says 4 because I'm actually using the drive form, making puzzle piece.
This is it.
Open this chest here. A frost shard. Or this stuff for some more orbs.
It's over.
And this chest for an AP boost and beat up some more enemies. And some more Heartless. Okay, head up here. And cutscene. One thing I have to complain about this particular world, it happens a little bit in other worlds, but this world seems to be the most, the worst culprit of this, the worst criminal. The worst one is you go through a cutscene, you walk a few feet, you go through another cutscene. Walk a few feet, go through another cutscene. See what I mean by we just went through a cutscene of seeing Captain Shang injured, and then we go through that cutscene and we leave, go up to the village, go through one area, fight through Heartless, and then we're here doing another cutscene. So I think it's just they did a little excessive on the cutscenes. Well, it's not excessive on the cutscenes, but more like I wish they had put more pathing between cutscenes. Take more time to explore and fight and stuff between cutscenes. Not just go from cutscene, little exploring and cutscene. This world is the biggest one that does it, but there are some other worlds that do it. It's one of my few complaints about this game, and it's specifically here in this world. Alright, as you can see, our party members have left. It's just Sora now, so again, we don't get to use our drive forms, which again would be fucking awesome, because there's going to be a lot of enemies here where I'm just going to be beating on them. All I have to do is survive like a 10-minute timer, or not 10-minute, but like a 1 or 2 minute timer. Defeat all the Heartless. Well, we don't actually defeat all of them. We can actually defeat none of them, really, but we have to just survive for 1 minute. You see these big pillar guys here. Those guys are they're immune to on all sides except where that little ball with the Heartless face is. So you see those guys spawn, you got to go for that part of that bigger enemy. They also have sometimes will grab onto Sora with like a lightning bolt. You need to spam the triangle button called I think it's called like bolt return or something like that. And there he is. And by doing that, you'll be able to free yourself from that lightning bolt and strike it back at the enemy. You see these things jump back like that, and they slam down. They create a little shockwave in that area that does damage, so you got to be careful about that. 3, 2, 1. Now I defeated 48 Heartless in 1 minute. You know, I gotta say, with no disrespect to the voice actor who played Shan Yu, unless he played other roles in this game, I hope he didn't get paid a lot of money, because he doesn't do much. He says he doesn't even remember. He didn't even laugh at that scene back there at the villa at the cave. He goes attack, raw, and then he's got one other line that I think he says later in this area, and that's it. That's all he says.
I need
Wait a second! Oh, you're going the wrong way!
Actually, we're not going anywhere. You're the one going the wrong way. It's actually not really the wrong way at all. Called an avalanche.
Yes, Captain.
Look out!
Yes, just stare at it. Shan Yu, Captain Shang, and Sora all just stared at it. Like, wow, what's going to happen when that hits me?
Thanks, Ping.
It was nothing.
I should never have doubted you. From now on, you have my trust.
Thank you, Captain.
Man, first she uses me as a lighter, then she turns me into a cannonball. The head ancestor's gonna hear about this. You know, that's it. I give up. I can't take this no more. Come on, Mulan. Let's put this charade and go home, girl.
Mushu.
What? Mulan.
Should have been so quick to trust.
Mulan? It can't be.
Yes, because there's no way I could have been able to tell.
Dang, Captain.
Oh boy, you're okay.
You all knew, didn't you? You knew Ping was really a woman in disguise.
No.
I can't believe you lied to me.
Really? You can't?
The punishment for high treason and dishonoring the army is death. Get out of my sight. Now. You're all dismissed.
But, Captain.
My debt is repaid. The Emperor is waiting. Move out!
Yeah, they look like they're full of energy, dragging their asses along.
Mulan, I blew it.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
It's no big deal. So, Mulan, what are you gonna do now?
Go back home.
You know your daddy's gonna be steamed as a chicken dumpling.
Relax. We'll take our share of the blame.
Thanks. You're all wonderful friends.
Okay, so Ping has become Mulan again. Alright. Don't need her in the party, so I'm not going to put her in. She learned a new ability, which, in case you're curious, is one of these. I don't really know. I don't really care. Don't use her. Donald's back in the party, so I'm going to put something on him just so he's not completely undefended. So I'll put the champion belt on him, so he's got 20% Fire, Blizzard, Thunder defense. And I still don't need the ability ring right now. How are we doing on abilities, by the way? Donald, you still have just those two. Goofy, you still have just those two. So I don't need the ability ring on anybody for now. Okay, we're doing fine. We now have access to the limit command. And I was talking about this earlier when I was talking about the auto valor command and stuff. Now, some characters will get an ability called auto, or will grant you an ability called auto limit, where it will trigger the reaction command to use the limit command whenever you want, or whenever it's available. You see, go down here to limit, press left, or press right, or press X rather. I can't pull it up outside of battle, but I have access to the limit command. I believe that, let's see.
Mulan, here I go.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Neither Donald nor Goofy had a limit break ability, but Mulan does. And there it is right there, red rocket. So if I was in battle, I could trigger that and it would be a special attack command. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'd rather have them in the party, so there we go. I'll worry about using limit commands and showing them off a little bit later. And you see what I mean? We just got through with that cutscene about Mulan and stuff. We spawned, told us about the limit commands. We went a few feet, and now we're back into a cutscene again. Not that I have trouble with cutscenes. The number of cutscenes isn't the problem. It's their frequency and their lack of being able to be doing things between cutscenes. I mean, I just walked a few feet and triggered a cutscene. If we're going to have this cutscene this close to the one we just did, why not just make it one long cutscene? I'd rather have one long cutscene than a cutscene, walk 6 feet, and then another cutscene.
Shan Yu.
He's alive.
He's heading for the Imperial City. We've got to warn Shang.
Alright. We need to head out. I believe we're going to have some enemies, so I'm going to have drive form ready just in case we do. Here, I don't need to really save right now, so let's keep going. Still can't get that one up there, which I'd like to. Go to this. Mountain Trail. Now we're going to be heading down the mountain trail. And battle form. By the way, in case you're curious, or just to let you know, when you're triggering your drive form, you see how Sora does that, like, kind of Super Saiyan charge-up thing where it kind of explodes. If there are enemies that are really close to you, when you trigger a drive form, you will do damage to them. So that's one good way of kind of getting out of a tight situation. If you're surrounded by a lot of enemies and you have your drive form available and you're not using it yet, you can trigger drive form and it'll attack all the enemies that are in really close proximity, doing damage to them, which is a nice little add-on. Alright, we spawn here at the checkpoint. orbs here. Run through here. And another cutscene.
Shang!
The only reason I
Sean,
complain
he was
about that, about
alive.
the number of
He's
cutscenes
headed
being
this
so
way.
frequently and so much happening,
why should
so
I
little
believe
happening
you
between
this
them, is I just
But
don't
she's
remember
telling you the
so many
truth.
cutscenes happening with so little exploration in between them in the first game. I could be just misremembering, but that was my one complaint about this world particularly. There are a couple other worlds that do it, but this one is the worst of it. I apologize that I keep harping on it, but it's one thing that just really grinded my gears. One of the reasons why when I very, very, very first time played Kingdom Hearts 2, I didn't play much past this world.